So this is the subte, which is the subway here in Buenos Aires, and I especially take the D line. And this is my stop called Ministro Carranza, and I usually take it to go to the IFSA office or anywhere basically that's along Santa Fe. So you will find this very handy, and it's $4.50 as of right now, the pass. And this is another form of transportation, and this is called a mitre. You rarely would use this. It's if you need to go out of the city, then you would use this. I usually use this to go to my internship, which is from Ministro Carranza to Retiro Station. And this is what it looks like. Another form of transportation is the colectivo, and the colectivo right now is $6.50. Every time you get on, you swipe, you tell the driver where you're going to, and then they charge you. You can get anywhere around the city with a colectivo. Sometimes you have to take two, but it's a really good form of transportation. And here we have my downstairs, basically. So most of you will live in an apartment, and this is what the bottom of my apartment looks like. The really nice thing about Buenos Aires is that there's fruit stands all over the city. Every block you will find a fruit stand. So there's fresh fruits, vegetables, and also local markets like that one. And this is just one of the many meals that my host mom prepared for me. This is like a batch of fresh veggies that we just ate for dinner that one night. This is a cafe. So one of the best places that I found where you can study are cafes. This is called Full City, and I would highly, highly recommend going there, as well as Pasajes de Libros. Both are on Thames Street, which is in Palermo. So talking about studying, I found that one of the best places to study is the IFSA office. Also, they have computers there. Cafes are an awesome way to just hang out with friends and study there. And the houses are really, if you really need to get that work done, your house is the best bet. One of the worst places to study, I found personally, is the Biblioteca Nacional. This is a library, public library for everyone in the city to use, but it is a pain to get in. You need a passport, you need check-in. Certain floors don't allow drinks or food. In certain floors, you can only use your personal laptop, which is crazy. So this is one of the worst places I found to study. This is me presenting one of my projects to IFSA. I was part of the human rights concentration, so this is me presenting my project towards finals week. So yeah, usually you'll find work will get heavier towards the end of the semester, not so much during the middle of it. And one of the other nice things that IFSA did for us is provide volunteer opportunities. I was part of Caminantes, which is a small organization trying to just volunteer with the situation of homeless people in the city. They just provide meals, prepare simple pasta boxes, and distribute them in the plaza to anyone that needs them. This is an outing that IFSA did. We went to see a show, and IFSA has so many opportunities where you can explore the city without you having to pay for it, which is really nice. I've gone to the theater multiple times with my Castellano class, which was concentration in theater. This is the meal after that show. Oh, it's coming up. It's the same one. But yeah, I've gone to the theater. I've gone to tango shows. I've gone dancing. This place called La Viruta, where they teach you how to dance tango. I've gone to so many other places because IFSA has these opportunities, and you just gotta sign up. Also, there was a cooking class once. And this is called the Parque de Memoria, and I had the opportunity to go there with my human rights concentration. It was really nice because we got to learn a little bit about the history of Argentina with a guided tour. And like that, we went to El Olimpo as well. And this is the center of Buenos Aires. This is like the kind of business area. It's called the Obelisco, and well, it's near the Obelisco, and it's very near IFSA. This is basically where IFSA is, just around the corner. But this is a rainy day, which you will see many of. And this right here is also very near IFSA. This is Plaza de Mayo, and that's the pink house mansion, which is like where the government is. And this was like a 15-minute walk away from IFSA. It's a really nice plaza to walk around. There's a lot of shops, cafes, a very touristy place as well. San Telmo is near here. Another place that I found was very nice. Recoleta is one of the nicest places in Buenos Aires I found, and this is a meadow flower that blooms and throughout the day, and then it closes up at night. And this was when it was closing up. And there's an artisanal fair Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So there's a lot of things to do around there. And this is El Jardín Botánico, which is super near me. It's also close by to the zoo. It's on Santa Fe Street near Plaza Italia. And it's a nice place to just walk around. We just want to read a book, drink some mate, hang out with friends. Very chill place. There's so many museums in the city. This is the one I believe it's called Malva, and I went with a couple of friends there one day. It's they have a lot of exhibits, very interesting. There's also one of contemporary art. There's a palace that's a museum of decorative art. This is San Telmo, the contemporary art museum is right here. And I would recommend just walking around the city if you don't know what to do, and you will find this at the beginning of your experience that you have a lot of free time, so you would probably just go out there, explore. If it's a nice day, walk around, discover each barrio. I have found many cool places like this one right here, where I was just walking near my house, and I found this cool art piece of Frida that someone painted. And in Palermo you will find so many murals, and it's very interesting to look at the graffiti and the art around the city. It's great. Like I said, the art is all over, and this is actually sort of like a museum / memorial, an event that occurred a couple years ago here, where it was a very long story, but yeah, people commemorate a lot, and memory here is very important to them. And to transition into some trips that I've had, this is Iguazu, and this is near the beginning of my stay here in Argentina, and I was able to go with a group called PAUS, which is a sort of like a study abroad group with the University of UCA. So you connect with them and they plan trips for you, and you go with other exchange students from different schools, different countries, so it's really great. And if you're looking for a day trip, La Plata is a great place to go. It's only an hour colectivo ride, and you just go there. You want to get away from the city, walk around a new place. This is the church that we went to in La Plata, which was incredible. A little bit farther, a couple of friends and I went to Ushuaia, which is a city known as the end of the world. And we took a little ferry ride, and we met with some sea lions there. And it was an amazing couple of days. It was kind of cold, nothing too unbearable, but I would definitely recommend going there. A note to keep in mind is that once you get your residency visa, it's much easier to travel around the country and outside the country. the prices of the tickets go way down. Well, you get like a sort of like discount for being a resident here. So I would recommend doing all that really expensive trips towards once you get your residency visa. And yeah, I plan on going on more trips towards the end of my trip, and I hope that you found this helpful. This is Kaya Libertador, and I wish you all an amazing experience.